Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the 49ers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the App State Mountaineers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Snagged in the middle, H. Barnes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mountaineers are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Grab behind the line. It's Dozier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
grabbed in the middle. It's Olsen. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a crease. It's Rutledge. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The 49ers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Got it back on second and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on third and goal? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spotted on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up, and there we go.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Now they'll run the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw, it's Swan. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rutledge. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Olsen. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Number 95 in formation to kick it away.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Olsen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Hunt is in the air on 4th down. And the returner is stopped. They'll go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. To the air, it's Swan. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Dozier. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Western Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Harold. He'll get rid of it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's another solid.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A designed run for the quarterback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. second and goal for the offense. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. To throw, it's Harrell. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Strowman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Strowman. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets enough. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Dropping back, it's Swan. It's on target and complete. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Strowman. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab, it's McGowan. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Grab near the sticks, it's Olsen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Pulls it in. It's Olsen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.